Some people in. Good morning. Thank you for joining us with the virtual college exploration. This is a session for Western Kentucky, and I wanted to take care of a few announcements that you will not have camera and you will not have microphone today, so the presenters cannot see you or hear you, but we can receive your questions through the Q&A button that's at the bottom. I do want you all to take advantage of asking questions during the time that you're here, and consider signing up for additional sessions at oacac.org, and the recording of this session and any of the sessions that are conducted will be available on that same website once our college exploration sessions are over, and I will turn over the screen and enjoy. Thank you.
All right, good morning participants. My name is Mary Beth Childers and I am your all's admissions counselor for Western Kentucky University. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, tell you a little bit about our campus, some general information, how to apply and how to come take a visit if you're interested. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so a little bit about our campus community. We are located in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That is in the southwest side of the state. So Bowling Green, Kentucky, it's about an hour above Nashville and an hour and a half below Louisville, just to give you a pinpoint where we are located in the state. So we are going to have some regional campuses in Elizabethtown, Fort Knox, Owensboro, and Glasgow, Kentucky. But most of our first-time freshmen do tend to come to our main campus in Bowling Green. Something that's really, really cool about our campus in Bowling Green is that we are one of 4 Safe Community America institutions in the entire nation. So what that means is that we spend a lot of time and a lot of resources to make sure that our students and our staff are safe while they're on campus with us, and we've done so much that we have been certified for it. So that's a really, really cool fact about our campus and something that I really liked when I was looking for colleges to go to. So we do have about a 20,000 plus enrollment, but about 15,000 of those students are going to be on our main campus. The 20,000 is going to include online as well as regional students. That's a pretty big number, but we do like to keep our class sizes relatively small on campus, right around 24. You can compare it to a regular high school classroom size, I would say. Now you are going to have those lecture halls far and few between, but most of your classes is going to be right around that 24 range, which I think is really cool. We're a big campus with a small school feel. Additionally to that, we do like to keep our student to faculty ratio low as well at 17:1. So we like to keep that ratio low because it's really important to build relationships with your faculty. That can be people that you put on your job resumes as references. They're incredibly useful when it comes to help on classes and things like that. So we like to keep that relatively low so you guys can form good relationships with your professors. So that ratio is 17:1. We do offer over 150 academic programs at WKU and a ton of variety. So hopefully there is something for you at our school. Of course, we have things like English, history, film, broadcasting. We are actually number 3 in the nation for broadcasting, I believe still. So that's a really cool fact. But a ton of different programs, and we offer them at the bachelor's degree level. So that's going to be that 4-year degree. Additional to that, it's also really important that while you're on campus with us, we want you to get involved. We want you to really immerse yourself into campus life. So in order to do that, we do offer over 350 registered student organizations for you guys to join. This includes Greek life, departmental clubs that can be housed within your major, SGA if you want to make laws and rules for our campus, everything in between. There's chess club, some really fun things that, and if you're interested in something and if you want to stay involved in it and we may not have it, you do always have the option to create clubs, and you just need a faculty advisor to help you with that. So tons of things to get involved in, but I'm going to go back to academics because, of course, as a university, that is going to be our #1 priority. We offer a ton of free resources for our students. That's going to include free peer tutoring. Usually that's just another student on campus that may be excelling in a course and they can help you. Departmental help centers. So one of my favorites on our campus is the Writing Center in the English department. The Writing Center, you can take your papers there and they can help kind of pick it apart, fix your grammar, say what you should write about, and really correct your paper, and maybe take your C paper all the way up to an A+, which I think is really awesome, and it's totally a free resource. We also have career services. So this is not only available to you while you're a student, but I believe up to the year after you graduate, you can use our career services. So they can help you build your resume, write your cover letter, perform mock interviews with you. So it's really helpful while you're in your senior year, while you're starting to look for jobs towards the end, as well as that year afterwards as you immerse yourself into the professional world. That is a totally free resource that we have for our students. If you are interested in joining the Honors College, we do have an Honors College on our campus, the Mahurin Honors College. Now, this is going to be an additional application, and it's going to have some requirements with it. So you're going to fill out your general fall application, and then if you're interested in Mahurin Honors College, there's just one more that you have to fill out afterwards. Now, this deadline is December 1st. If you're interested in coming to our school and you want to be in the Honors College, I highly recommend that you go ahead and apply. Because that deadline will creep up on you. So we have a holistic review when it comes to looking at the Honors College applications. So what we're looking for on these applications is your academic quality, the strength of your writing samples, as well as your level of involvement, not only in your school, but in your community. Now, there's no academic minimum for the Honors College. So there's no bottom GPA or ACT or anything like that. But one tip I'd like to give you if you are going to apply for the Honors College is to really focus on your writing samples. And a tip that I was given was that you don't want to write what you think we want to hear, write what you want to write. And we really just want to get to know you. And so I would say that's definitely one of the most important parts of the Honors College applications. Like I said, that deadline is December 1. If you are interested, I would recommend you go ahead and apply to our school so you can start on your application. So housing, when you come to campus, of course, you're going to have a place to live, and all of our first and second year students do live on campus with us. We've done multi-million-dollar renos to all of our residence halls recently, and we are currently building 2 new ones to house our freshmen. It's called the Freshman Commons. Now we offer a variety of living styles. So the brand new residence hall we're putting up is going to be more pod style, where there's a specific number of rooms to 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom, and 1 living room. So I believe the number was 8. I may be a little bit wrong on that, but that's a pod style that we're going to be doing. We also have your classic college communal where the floor shares a bathroom. We have hotel style where 1 room to a bathroom, and suite style where 2 rooms are to a bathroom. So we offer all those living styles on our campus. And something cool that we also offer are living learning communities. So living learning communities is where you can live as well as take your first semester courses with people who may have the same interests as you, same qualities as you. So some of the ones that we offer are LGBTQIA+. If you are in the ROTC program, you can live on a floor with all ROTC students. There's engineering, nursing. I believe that there is a teacher cohort as well, and a couple other different majors as well that we offer in our living learning communities. So if you are interested in living, it's just going to be on your housing application. You have to apply to live in a living learning community. And if you have any more questions about those, I'd be happy to answer them towards the end. So we do have a priority housing deadline at WKU, and that's going to be March 31st. Our housing is first come, first serve, and the application usually opens up in the first couple weeks of October, so that's coming up. So if you want to live if you have a specific residence hall you want to live in, I highly recommend you apply early. They do tend to fill up, especially more of our newer ones. And so that priority housing deadline is going to come March 31st. Now, if you apply after that, no worries, you're not going to be sleeping in the library or anything like that. We're going to get you a room. It just may not be near your first choice. So that is why we have that deadline. So our dining, one of my favorite things on our campus is going to be our dining. We have a ton of different options, and you can see them all on this map. So we have Subway, Chick-fil-A, Steak and Shake. Fun fact, we're the very first college campus to have a Steak and Shake on campus. Papa John's, Red Zone, which is kind of like our sports bar, Panda Express. We have a Chili's, Denny's, Einstein Bagel Bros, just a ton of different options for you guys to choose from. I noticed when I was a student at WKU, I tended to never get tired of our food, which I think is a great perk. Now, all of our resident students do participate in one of our on-campus meal plans, and there's going to be a ton of options for you guys to choose from, so you really get to customize your experience with our food. Now, you can do 10 meals a week, you can do 14 meals a week, or you could do you can do unlimited and all-you-can-eat buffet style cafeterias, as well as 10 meals a week. It's totally up to you and how you want to do it. You really get to customize your plan. If you're interested in traveling the world and getting an education while you do it, I highly recommend our study abroad program. Visiting over 42 different countries every year, I would say we're probably one of the best, if not the best in the state for our study abroad. So like I said, 42 different countries, every major can go. We do have advising available. They can help you pick your program based on your major and where you want to go. They can help you pick the best one for you. Some of our really cool opportunities that we have are a partnership with Harlexton over in England. So you get to live in a manor house, you get to take classes in a manor house. It's kind of like the lifestyle of Harry Potter, I've heard. It's pretty cool. And then you get Friday through Sunday off to go travel all around Europe if you want to. We also have semester at sea. So if you've seen Sweet Life on Deck, it's kind of like that life. You take classes on a cruise ship, you sail around the world, and you stop up at different ports in different countries along the way. So those are some of our two most popular. We also have scholarship opportunities to make them more affordable as well. I would highly recommend studying abroad no matter where you go to school. It was one of my biggest regrets in college was not doing this and taking this opportunity when it was right there for me. So I highly recommend study abroad, especially at our school. If you're interested in athletics, we do offer over 50 intramural and club sports on our campus. So these range from, of course, the classics like football, basketball, volleyball, all the way to things like Battleship, where we put the canoes in the pool and try to sink each other, badminton, racquetball, and things like that. So we offer over 50 of them. If you want to either get involved in new athletics or stay involved in ones you've already been playing in high school, you have that opportunity. Additionally to that, we also have Division I sports. We do play in the Conference USA. So we have Division I sports, and a cool perk about our school is that you get free admission into all of our home games with just your student ID. That's a really awesome and fun perk as well. Some additional opportunities that we offer you guys at WKU is our Greek life. We do have Panhellenic sororities, the IFC fraternities, as well as National Panhellenic Council sororities and fraternities. We also have religious clubs and campus ministry, 24-hour computer lab for those panic papers you may have forgotten to write. You can get that done at any time. We have all the resources for you if you need to go print something out, things like that. You can do that at any time of the day. We have free access to all of our fitness facilities. So the Preston Health and Activity Center is incredible. We have an auditorium, full service gym, basketball courts, volleyball courts, a running track around the gym, racquetball courts, multi-purpose rooms for things like yoga and Zumba. It's really incredible, and you get free access with just your student ID. We also have all student parking on our campus. So yes, as a freshman, you can bring your car to campus, and you can park relatively close to your residence hall as well. You're just going to need to buy one of our parking passes. So those are some of the additional opportunities that we're going to offer you guys at WKU. Now, I'm sure you all are interested in scholarships, and these are some of our academic merit awards that we offer at WKU. These are no additional application. We are going to take the information we have off your transcript and apply the awards if you are eligible. So you can see from this graph, if you have at least a 3.0 unweighted high school GPA, you're going to be eligible for at least $2,500 at WKU, and it just goes up from there. You can just kind of find your GPA on the timeline and see, or on the graph, and see where you might fit in. Now, we are going to take the ACT into consideration, but only for that $8,000 award. Now, for the $8,000 award, we're going to need to see at least a 3.8 unweighted GPA, as well as a 28 plus on the ACT. But if you have that 3.8, don't have that 28 plus, no worries, you're still eligible for $4,000. Now, these are renewable for 4 years as long as you keep a 3.0 in school. When you apply to WKU and you may have a 3.2 and you're eligible for the 2,500, that's great. But if your GPA goes up throughout the year, definitely resend us your transcript and we'll try to up your scholarships if you're eligible. So those are our academic merit awards. This is the Cherry Presidential Scholarship. This is our most prestigious as well as most competitive award that we offer at WKU. So for this scholarship, we're looking for at least a 3.8 unweighted GPA and a 31 plus on the ACT. Now, if you are invited back for an interview, that's $12,000 that you're eligible for. And if you are selected as a Cherry Presidential Scholar, that's $16,000 that you'll get to come to school at WKU. Now, this is going to be the same application as the honors app that I was talking about a couple slides back. So the deadline is December 1. So what you're going to do if you're interested in being a Cherry Presidential Scholar is just apply for the Honors College. And if you're eligible, we're just going to pull your app and automatically start considering you for the Cherry Presidential Scholarship. This is also renewable for up to 4 years as long as you keep a 3.4 GPA in school. So that's going to be our Cherry Presidential Scholarship. And some additional ones that we offer are our top dollar scholarships. I kind of like to refer to this as match.com for scholarships. So we have over 1,200 additional ones that we offer all on our top dollar page. It's just in one application, and we are going to match you up with every scholarship we have that you were eligible for. So it's pretty cool. Now this deadline is February 1, and you can only start applying for these after you are admitted into school. So those are our scholarship opportunities that we offer at WKU. Now, when it comes to applying to WKU, we have a really simple online application you need to fill out. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do. We're just going to need your transcript from your high school, either from your counselor. They can send it directly to us. You can go through a service like Parchment. It is a $45 application fee, but we offer a ton of fee waivers as well that are all indicated on the very first page of our application. And we don't need essays, no letters of recommendation or anything like that. We really are just going to need your transcripts as well as just the application. Now, we've decided to go test optional this year. This is something new that we're doing. So if you have at least a 2.5 unweighted high school GPA or up, we are not going to need your ACT or SAT to consider you for fall admission. Now, if you have a 2.0 to 2.49, we are going to need that test score to consider you for admission. Now, if you are applying for the $8,000 merit award, the honors college, or the Cherry Presidential Scholarship, or any other scholarships that we are going to need an ACT for, you are going to need to submit that score, but it's not needed for just general admission into WKU as long as you have a 2.5 GPA or up. I highly recommend you come see us. I highly recommend that you go see any college you're interested in visiting and attending. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable on the campus so you can stay for 4 years. There's a lot of first-time freshman scholarships that if you transfer, they may not be available for you. So we want to make sure that you're going to be comfortable on our campus. So we offer daily campus tours Monday through Friday. Of course, we're following CDC guidelines now. We have about 10 people per tour, as well as mask mandated and things like that. So I highly recommend you come down and see us. If you are interested in the Honors College, come down and take a VIP tour of the Honors College as well as get a daily campus tour. Now you can sign up for these online. Just on these websites. We do have some admissions events coming up for the Ohio area soon. You can see those on our admissions page, but we're going to be doing a Discover WKU event here soon, I believe in October. Now at these Discover WKUs, it's going to be another admissions presentation, but attached to that is also going to be a really in-depth financial aid presentation as well. We also always draw for $500 scholarships as well as VIP campus tours at Discover WKU. So I highly recommend that you check them out. It's going to be virtual just like one of these, so no need to come down to campus or anything. But I highly recommend that you check them out, and you can look those up on our admission page online. If you would for me, if you could pull your phone out and scan the college fair QR code that's going to be on the right. If you just fill out that quick survey for us, that would be extremely helpful. We just like to keep track of how many students we see throughout these college fairs. So I will keep that up for you guys. And I'm about to show my information here next as well. Keep it up for just a couple more seconds. All right, so guys, this is my information. Like I said, I am your admissions counselor for Western Kentucky University. So there's my email, my Twitter, if you want to tweet me. I don't get on there very much, but if I have a notification, I will. You can also always call our office as well. Totally your choice on form of communication, but I'm here to help you guys. It's my job to help you through this process throughout your senior year. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. But that is my presentation about WKU. I can start answering a couple questions now. If there's some in the Q&A, I think I've had a moderator as well. But if you guys have any questions, please ask them now. That's what we're here for, and I'd love to hear from you.
Well, Mary Beth, it seems like you have a quiet crowd today. I do encourage you to definitely keep up with information for the reps from each of the schools, because in these times that we can't make it to you and you can't make it to campus, those that are doing the presentations are going to be your best line of information to be able to be in contact and get those questions answered for this, not just admissions, but about the school and about their programs also. So I'll leave that up for a couple more minutes. I do encourage all of you, once I end this session, there's going to be a quick 4-question survey that will ask you to evaluate your time that you have spent with us in this virtual College Exploration. And then again, there are so many more sessions that are going on over the next week. Consider signing up for more at oacac.org. And then there are going to be recordings on demand of all the sessions that were conducted for individual schools as well as panel discussions. Mary Beth, thank you very much for taking the time to share some information with us about the university. And let's stop this part. And I thank you, and I hope you all have a great day.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining.